Alrighty, folks, round 4 of racing here tonight for the Area 51 Monday Night Next Gen Cup Series of Season 1 here in Miami. Homestead tonight, 100 laps. A little bit shorter than normal for Homestead, but like last week I explained, they are just running 100 laps here for the Next Gen Cup Series, except for one race later on in the season. It will be 75 laps. I do believe that is at Pocono. Might even be Indianapolis. I will let everybody know as the season progresses on that. But 100 laps here tonight could be a good race. I'm looking at a pretty good sized field here tonight. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the call for you all for the flag-to-flag coverage. They do not run any stages. They do get 2 fast repairs. They do run 3 green-white checkers if it does come down to it, and we've seen it for the past couple of weeks, them green-white checkers. Of course, we don't like seeing them, but, later on into the race, we could definitely have them. But I'm sitting on Skylar Brown right here in the number 20, currently running in second spot here in practice. Gary Slapinski right now up at the top spot here in practice, but we're going to get to the pre-race analytics right now here, folks, and get right down to it. We got an air temp of 69, a track temp of 73. 100 laps, like I said, 150 miles here tonight. Now, 4 total sets of tires. That will give them 3 behind the wall. That's it. So they're going to have to be very, very careful on their tires here tonight. The Next Gen Cup car now does burn up tires, so they're going to have to be very, very careful on their tires here this evening. Fuel, neighborhood ballpark, 30 to 40 laps. Probably a 2-stop race here. More than likely, I do not think they can, by any means, make it to 50 laps unless, they play the caution number here. But we're going to look at about 30 to 40 laps, probably 35 to 40, or roughly more the less. 65% fuel. Now, pit road here is 50 miles an hour. We're going to pace speed of 65. We're going to get down here to the point standings. We do have some changes here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get down into that here this evening. The point standings coming into tonight, Maxwell Caldwell is going to stay where he's at, though, in that top spot at 122 points. Gary Slapinski there in second, going to stay where he's at. With 109, 13, only 13 behind Maxwell Caldwell, though. Now, this is where we have some changes and some ties as well. Nicholas Winook up a spot into third at 101, 21 behind the leader and 8 behind Gary. Our first tie here coming into tonight, up 5 spots and up 6 spots. Now, Michael Spell up 5, Dean Wilkinson up 6, both of them 93 points, 29 behind the leader and 8 behind Nicholas. Get back here to Skylar Brown, who, like I said, is in second here in practice, down 3 into 6, 92 points, 30 behind the leader, and 1 behind Dean and Michael. Michael Pegg down 2 spots from last week into 7th, 87 points, 35 behind the leader, and 5 behind Skylar. Then we have another tie, down a spot into 8th, and tied for 8th, down 3, of course, Joshua Stichterman and Matthew Smith. Both of these gentlemen, 83 points, 39 behind the leader, and 4 behind Michael Pegg. Get over here to Joe McAdor. He was up 3, cracking the top 10 here with 80 points, 42 behind the leader, 3 behind Matthew and Sichterman. Get over here, up 3 spots, cracking the top 12 into 11th is Todd Merkel, up 3 spots, 73 points in total, 49 behind the leader and 7 behind Joe. Faddis McMurray, top 12 right now at 5 spots, 72 points, 50 behind the leader and 1 behind Todd. We get to another tie between down 5 spots, Jim Brooks, and down 2, Mark Brown. Both of these gentlemen, 70 points, 52 behind the leader and 2 behind Faddis. James Ledford up a spot into 15th, 67 points. He is 55 behind the leader and 3 behind Brown and Brooks. Then our last tie coming into tonight, up 5 spots in 16th, tied with Jack Walls, who is up 3, 61 points between the both of them here, 61 behind the leader and 6 behind James. Bud Steele is going to stay where he's at into 18th at 53 points, 69 behind the leader and 8 behind Walls and Delaventia. Jay Hilliard, now of course our biggest mover here coming into tonight here at Homestead, up 10 spots, cracking the top 20 into 19th, 51 points in total. They got a lot of racing to go though, so anything can happen of course for Jay. He can pick up many more positions as the season goes on, starting tonight. 71 total points or 51 total points, 71 behind Maxwell, our leader, and 2 behind Bud Steele. And Neil Myers down 8 in the top 20 here in 20th, 49 points, 73 behind the leader, and 2 behind Mr. Hilliard there. Now, that is, of course, our point standings coming into tonight, round number 4 here at Homestead. Very, very close indeed, folks. Anything can happen tonight. I've been watching practice here throughout the 40-something minutes I got in here a little early. I thought I was supposed to go live at 7, but, you know, closer to 7:30 than anything. And I've been watching these drivers and been hearing a lot of talk, I should say. Sounds like they're having to do a little lifting out there. And, of course, I know the update in these next-gen Cup cars, now they use up more tires than they used to. So we're going to see definitely some tire wear here tonight. Here at Homestead, these drivers definitely going to have to be careful. They will get some draft, of course. They will get aero push. They'll get dirty air. If you're in the lead, you'll have that clean air. And it could possibility to be around some lap cars here tonight, too. It is a mile and a half. It is a pretty good size mile and a half, but they're going to be putting in around 30, 32, 30, about the low 32 seconds here. So it's going to be a good race. I have a feeling it's going to be a good race. We're looking at about 28 drivers out here tonight. A lot of drivers that I'm seeing that I've not seen before joining here as well. So nice to see some drivers out there. We'll get more on that later on. But Brennan Kennedy out there, Killer Cowboy out there, the 199, unfortunately not gonna be here tonight. Man, tough break, Killer Cowboy. But hopefully we'll see you back at it next week, man. Back out here on the track. Now, what do I expect for the tires? I think I just said that. Gene R out there. Glad to have you out there. But we're going to go ahead, before I get any more into chat here tonight, we're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising, folks. So hang tight. Qualifying will be underway here at Homestead when we come back.
Twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight at Homestead. Now, right now, Michael Pegg in the 777 up in the top spot. We got to see exactly where our driver here, Gary Slapinski, who was the quickest in practice. We'll see if he can maybe back up that time here on his first lap. He is out there. John Greenslade is out there. William George going to go into second. It looks like Thaddeus McMurray into 8th and Nicholas Manook in 7th. We'll keep an eye on Gary Slapinski here. Randy Miner, it looks like Randy having some issues. Skylar Brown still sitting at the exit of pit road. Jack Walls out there as well. Jack going to go into 12th here. Michael Spell. Now, Gary Slapinski taking over the 10th spot. It looks like he might be done. Maybe having some issues out there. It doesn't look like he's going to be... Well, that might have been his second lap here tonight. Oof. Probably not where Gary wants to be at on the start of the race. However, really it doesn't really matter where you start. Where you finish, that matters here, folks. Well, Gene Rogers out there. Glad to see you out there, Gene. Coming down to about a minute left here. Michael Pegg still holding on to that top spot here at Homestead. We'll see here if we can find Mr. Pegg here, just in case. Just in case. Am not seeing Michael in here anywhere. I do see Gary in staging. Not entirely sure why Mr. Gary is in the staging room here. Maybe he needs to talk. Hang on just a second. Go ahead and drag him down here real quick. Gary, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you were in staging. I didn't know exactly what you was doing in there, but you're in there, so what's going on?
I messed up my first lap, so I just hit escape and start all over again, and I figured whatever I get, I know is going to be either 2 or 3.
Oh, man,
so
all right.
I just choked it up, and I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, definitely sure. Well, looks like Michael Pegg is going to grab it here. I'm going to try to find him. Gary, good luck tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that is Michael. That was Gary Slapinski. Still trying to find Michael Pegg here. I would like to get him up here for an interview, but I don't know where he's at. Now, I don't even see him in Discord, so I must be blind. Okay, then. Well, congratulations goes to Michael Pegg here for grabbing the pole. I must be blind. I do not see him. But congratulations on Michael Pegg. We're going to go ahead and grid him up here real quick. Hang on just a second. Let me get that qualifying bar off there. And let's get down here to the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Michael Pegg grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 32.137. William George going to be starting on the outside of him in second. Mark Brown third. Maxwell Caldwell in fourth. Robert DuPont in fifth. Everett Lane in sixth. Nicholas Manook seventh. Thaddeus McMurray in eighth. J.D. Crow, nice to see J.D. out here in 9th. Gary Slapinski there in 10th. Dean Wilkinson in 11th. Jack Walls in 12th. Todd Merkel 13th. Joe McAdory 14th. Colin Johnston there in 15th. Brian Grimm in 16th. Jim Brooks 17th. Darrell Wells in 18th, but still 19th. And Michael Spell there in 20th. John Greenslade 21st. Skylar Brown 22nd. Joseph Morales 23rd. James Ledford 24th. Nicholas Lamb, 25th. Paul Fletcher, 26th. Randy Miner, 27th. Alan Greenway, 28th. And that is the way we're going to round it out here tonight. 28 drivers out here this evening, folks. So, pretty good size field here for Homestead. Michael Pegg is going to be the one getting us going here. Under the pace lap, one pace lap here tonight at Homestead, and well, everybody should know what time it is after that. Got about 10 watching and 2 likes. EJ Esports out there in chat. Glad to see you. All right, here we go, folks. The middle of 3 and 4 tonight. Get him going. Pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Waiting on the green. There's the green flag. It's boogity, 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 folks. We're racing at Homestead here tonight. Make sure everybody is trying to get it figured out. Whoa, we got our first caution already, though. Whoa, that didn't take long. Let me see if I can find it. Everett Lane involved in this. Up first, a caution of the evening here. And yes, there's some buffering issues. Not sure what's going on there, folks. I have no idea. Everett Lane here, though. Kind of see what happened to Everett on the start. Didn't even make it out of who? I think I kind of called down. I was talking to Maxwell Caldwell here tonight. I said, I think we're probably going to have an incident before we even get out of the turn here on lap 1. And yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we did just that here. The way this update is, folks, it's a lot different. Oh, the 84 slamming into the 24 right there, but that's not where it initiated. It initiated right up here with the, I want to say the 33 right there on the inside. Was there contact, or did they just get really close together? Oh, yeah, definitely either some contact or some net coating there for sure. That spins or slides the 74. He comes down the 84, nowhere to go, plows into the 24, and it was just on from there, folks. Oh, the first caution of the evening. I think we're good right now. I think we're good. It was buffering a while ago, so I think we're good. Well, I'm not going to interview anybody right now. It's still too early. Don't really have an idea of what these cars are going to do. I mean, I have a feeling of what they're going to do, but the drivers out here, though, I don't know if they have an understanding of with that new update. But we'll see. We'll see. Randy Miner. All right, there he comes. Looks like he might have missed the start of the race here. Not entirely sure, but he is coming out onto the track here. He's still on the lead lap for now. See kind of where everybody cycles out here. I don't see... Well, there was a couple that came down pit road. Colin Johnson, of course, Everett Lane came down pit road. Both of them using their reset. One of the 2 resets here. Thank God for the resets for these drivers. Taylor Caldwell out there. I'm assuming related to Maxwell with the last name there, and I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming. But pace car lights are off. We are going to try this again here, folks, on both sides, my side and the race side here. Michael Pegg is still our leader. Mark Brown, well, now he's going to be on the outside in second here, coming to the restart on coming to lap number 5. We've got a long way to go. And there goes the pace car to the safety of pit road. He's already on the loud pedal. There's the green. We'll do it again, folks. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing again tonight here at Homestead. That's it. That's all. I'm only going to do it twice. I want to blow out my voice before the end of the race here tonight. Already seeing some side-by-side back. 37. Thaddeus McMurray having to back away off, it looks like. Lifted, maybe even use the brake. Oh, no, we got a big pile up front, though. Oh, we got a huge wreck. William George, the 94, involved in this. That is Maxwell involved. What happened up front here, folks? There's no caution on this. I have no idea, but it was on the restart, and we're definitely going to take a look at it here. We're going to be on Mr. Maxwell himself. Kind of see what happened here. William George in the 99's right behind him. The 73's right up ahead of Maxwell. Oh, right there. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't even know how to fathom this. 94 goes to the right. 99 goes to the left. Maybe, oh man, and if that was net code, that was some major net coding. I don't even know. I have no idea how to fathom this. This is crazy. Right there, the 94 goes sideways, and it was just on from there. Blam! He gets hit again. Boy, 33 right there involved too. And there's no caution at that. I don't even know. I have no idea. That's crazy. I don't know. One car goes right, the other one goes left. I didn't see no contact between anybody. Wow. Oh, JD Crow. Nice to see JD out here. In that 35, well, 17, I believe, on the car, right there with the 2 of Todd Merkel. Oh, we got to have some 3 wide here, folks. 3 wide at Homestead. Very close indeed. 37 on the inside. That is McMurray. Todd Merkel, JD Crow there on the car, I believe is the 17, but it's supposed to be 35 driver bar here, so got a little number mix up there. We got Jim Brooks, got Jack Walls. There's the 55 of Dean Wilkinson, Skylar Brown. All the way back a little bit further, we got more battling going on. There's the 33, the 84. Andy Minor, 101, making a pass on the 33. Oh, that's some battling up front here, though. Kind of just right inside of the top 10 here. Jack Walls, Skylar Brown there in the 20, the 24. Brian Graham, Dean Wilkinson trying to make his presence known with the nose of his car here. Michael Pegg, though, still leading. Kind of a little bit of a breakaway there between him and Mark Brown. '73 of Mark Brown going to come around the 99 of William George, not for position. Get back here to the 24, though. Brian Graham and the 83 of Jack Walls. Got some battle in here. We've got JD Crow and Jim Brooks going at it. Jim to the inside. That is going to put Jim up to 7th from 17th. Got loose coming off the corner. Well, what happened to the car behind him? As well, you know. He went to the left. He went hard left. That was William George. That's insane. Back here with Darrell Wells in the 42, coming up on the 6 of Bud Steele. 312 of Joe McAdory, right up ahead of both of them. Joe in 13th. Michael Spell trying to make make it into the top 15 here. 1.6 seconds back, though, from Darrell Wells. They're in 15th. A lot of single file, though, right up in front here. 80 Crow up to 7th now. Faddis McMurray battling here for that 8th spot with the 83 of Jack Walls onto the front stretch, down into 1, 55-24. Dean Wilkinson and Brian Grimm? No, that is Everett. Everett Lane, supposed to be in the 10. We're on the car. We have another, there's another number issue here. Well, we'll get it figured out. We'll be all right. Back a little bit further. It looks like Alan Greenway got around the 33 of Nicholas Winook there for 25th. Now we're starting to see still battling here side by side. Mostly single file up more toward the leaders here. Probably questions going at it. 312, I believe, is going to have it at the line. Yeah. Made the pass before the stripe. He's going to go up to 12th. Started 14th. Brian Graham started 16th. These two are just going to go back and forth here, it looks like, trying to figure out what the car is going to do on the inside, mid lane, outside lane, where you can pass, where you can't pass. Just do not burn up your tires. That is going to be the big thing. Getting back behind them, though. We got Bud Steele in the 6th. And the 42 of Darrell Wells here. They might be doing some battling here pretty quickly. We'll keep an eye on it. William George pretty upset. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't blame him. You know, he hasn't used a reset. It doesn't even look like he's came down pit road. So, you know, yeah, hang on to it. You know, Maxwell now is a lap down. He hasn't used a reset either, but, you know, both of them significant damage there. You know, the 94, the 99 with some heavy damage. Just, yeah, TJ, just, you know, they gotta, you know, just be patient, you know, kind of hang on to it as much as they can. You don't want to go too many laps down, though. That is another key issue, and I'm sure you and everybody else is well aware of. You don't want to go too many laps down because it's so hard to get your laps back, especially for green flag runs. Now we're going to be on lap 21 here. We're going to be with Bud Steele, the 24 right behind him. That's Brian Graham, the 42 of Darrell Wells, and the 88 of Michael Spell here. Is that 24 going to try? No, he is not. I'm going to throw it right in front of Michael Spell there. But he didn't. He kept it on the outside. Probably a good thing. Maybe trying to inside or outside. I think right now that mid lane, we see the 24 get a little run, but he's not getting much. Now that I say that, he is going to take the pass again on the 42 of Darrell Wells. Darrell's going to be on the inside. Oh, the 24 now pushing up, way up. That is, I believe, going to allow that 42 to complete this pass here. And yes, he sure did. Michael Spell there now, inside of the 24. 19 watching Nicholas Lamb right there. 24 up against that outside wall. Got side by side the 88, the 42 again. L and Darrell. Going up here where I'm seeing another side-by-side action. Dean Wilkinson just got around Faddis McMurray for 9th. 23 laps. And these guys. This is the car. It's the car, too. The car, the track, the tire issues now because they use tires. Whoa, that was close. The 88, that right front of the 88. That left rear of the 42, boy, that was close. Michael Spell and Darrell Wells. Wow. Watch it. We're gonna stay right here with the 88 and the 42 for right now. They're still going at it. Watch that 19 of Land though. He's right behind them. 88 getting a little tight. No, I think he's all right. 42 might have got a little tight. Got up really next to that outside wall in the front stretch. Now back down into turn 1 in the middle of turns 1 and 2. There goes the 42. Man, that 42 gets really close to that wall. And you know what? We're going to go on the 42 here. We're going to go to a right front here tonight on that 42. We're just going to watch at 40. That's what we're going to do. We're going to watch at 42. We're going to kind of adjust the cameras here. Show you how close he gets to that wall. If he does it now that I'm on him, usually when I'm on a driver, they don't do what I think they're gonna do. But yeah, he does move up a little bit, keeping it off the wall now. Yep, having some strange issues, folks. I don't know what's going on. Do apologize. But we're on Darrell Wells here. That right front of Mr. Wells. Go ahead and get off of him and jack back up with Lamb here. Lamb, Bud Steele. Lamb just got around Mr. Steele there. 14th. Oh man, 88, 94. Looks like Maxwell Caldwell. He is going to be coming down pit road here. I'm assuming he's probably going to end up using a reset. I would just assume. Nicholas Winook is also down a lap here. He has not come down. We'll see. I'm assuming Maxwell is going to use the reset. That damage. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a reset used by Maxwell Caldwell. It doesn't really look like we're going to see a caution right now. I say that with total respect to everybody out here on the track. Michael Pegg kind of driving away with it right now. Got a, I wouldn't say a commanding lead, but he's got a pretty good lead. A little bit of clean air. Just got around some lap traffic there. Mark Brown, about 1.3 seconds back. Mark's going to have to get around this lap car here, too. Mark kind of in some dirty air right now as well. That is the 90. Yeah, the 99. Yeah, 99 of William George. Gary Slapinski there in third, followed very closely by Skylar Brown. There in fourth, Gary in third, Todd Merkel fifth, J.D. Crow there in sixth, Jim Brooks seventh, Dean Wilkinson eighth, Everett Lane ninth, and Jack Walls gonna round out our top 10 here. Almost said top 30. We don't have 30 drivers, unfortunately. We got 28, but we don't have 30. Like we've got Everett Lane screaming down, getting it slowed down to pit road here. Nice job done by Everett Lane. Like we've got Cullen Johnston down pit road. So we got more Robert DuPont in his pit stall here down pit road. It looks like we're looking at some pit stops here at about 32 laps here for some, at least for most now. We'll see if anybody else dives it down pit road. It looks like Jim Brooks down pit road. Thaddeus McMurray down pit road here. Bud Steele down pit road. Looking now still at about 32, 33 laps. We'll see what Peg does. Well, Michael Peg, he's slowing it down. He's coming down pit road. So our leader gave up the lead to Mr. Mark Brown. Mark Brown is now our new leader here. Michael Peg down pit road, if I can get to. Everybody else, though, it looks like staying out for right now. Yeah. Everybody else. Darrell Wells down pit road. Brian Grimm down pit road. Pit road's a little busy tonight. So it looks like TJ, Gene, Taylor, Maxwell, whoever you are, Brendan, looks like we've got some pit stops. Killer Cowboy, we got some green flag pit stops here tonight. We got Skyler now down, Gary Slapinski down. And it looks like now things are still changing here. Michael Spell down pit road. Rod Merkel leading the lap. And this is what you like to see. You like to see these green flag pit stops. I love green flag pit stops. I don't like when they get separated, but I do love green flag pit stops. Now, top 10 right now have not come down pit road. Top 11, I'm sorry. Alan Greenway, top 11, has not come down pit road. I'm assuming they're going to come down here pretty shortly. Joseph Morales from 8th now. He is down pit road. We are looking at about, well, pretty close to 40 maybe with those cautions. That's with the cautions. What is it without the caution? That's the thing. I still think it's going to be pretty close. All right, Joe McAdory down pit road in the 312. Well, it's not looking like he's going to get that caution, but, I mean, right now, you know, looks like Todd Merkel down pit road. Todd's coming down, so who you'd like? Looks like our top 9, 8, as these drivers are going to cycle through. It looks like our top 8, once everything cycles through, have not come down pit road. Maybe they can go, 40 laps without caution. JD Crow, our leader, led a lap. We got 3 wide, though, with JD Crow. There goes the 94, 55, 33. 33 still trying to get around. Nicholas Cook here. He's going to go ahead and do it. Who else is that screaming behind him? That is the 73. Screaming behind him here. That is Mark Brown, the first driver, a lap down. We got James Ledford in his pit stall. John Greenslate down pit road. Dean Wilkinson, our new leader. Top 5 have not came down. And Alan Greenway, I'm showing he hasn't came down yet either. Dean Wilkinson is down pit road though. We'll see here when Alan Greenway decides to peel it off the pit road here. On the back stretch, he'll be down into 3 here momentarily. We'll stay here on, we got somebody else that looks like maybe, it looks like Paul Fletcher might have missed pit entrance. Ouch. If that's the case, that hurts. We're going to go back here and take a look and see if he actually did miss pit entrance here. Was he trying to come down and just didn't get it woed down enough, or what? Yeah, he's slowing down enough to come down pit road, and it looks like he might have just got too hot. He did, and yeah, good call there, I do believe. But did he go below that cone? It looks like we are going to have the top 3 leaders coming down pit road, but I'm watching Paul Fletcher here because I want to see if he hit that cone. I don't believe he did because I believe it is on pit road, so I think he's good to go. Okay, yeah, there's the cone, so yeah, he's all right. And now he is going to be off and away, but if I can get to him, JD Crow off and away. Jack Walls is on pit road here. And Jack's going to scream it off of pit road. Now everybody has came down pit road. And of course now our leader is going to be right now, well, between Skylar Brown and Michael Pegg. And it's going to be our leader. Or leaders, I should say. Skylar Brown still has the lead. Michael Pegg there in second. Gary Slapinski in third. Mark Brown in fourth. Jim Brooks rounding out the top 5 here. Everett Lane 6. Todd Merkel 7th. Thaddeus McMurray in 8th. Bud Still 9th. And Joseph Morales rounding out our top 10 after that round of green flag pit stops. All right, technology, folks, technology. That's just part of it. We'll get through it together. I would like to do a crank it up, but they are a little spread. They are spread out now, a lot more than what they was. We're going to be coming upon halfway here, folks, in about 3 laps. 3 to 4 laps. They'll complete lap 50 and take 51. Coming to lap 48 right now. About 3 laps, we'll be officially at that halfway mark of 100 here. It's 9:08 Eastern, 8:08 Central. Boy, this race is really, kind of wound down here and really got into a rhythm here tonight. So alrighty, let's see kind of what's going on here on the track. Well, Michael Pegg, there's the 90. That is Alan Greenway. It looks like just right behind Michael Pegg is Gary Slapinski. Now, what Gary, and I'm going to say this as a broadcaster because, you know, everybody knows that I try to keep things real as I can be. What Gary wants to see here tonight, coming into tonight, second in the point standings. I'm going to go ahead and pull those up here tonight for everybody to look at. Now, Gary is going to make the pass over Michael Pegg here tonight. What Gary is wanting to see is Maxwell Caldwell not having the night he wants. And, of course, Maxwell is not having the night he wants right now. He is a lap down, and he is currently running in that 20th spot. So he is not having the night he wants. But Gary, on the other hand, coming into tonight, second in the point standings, he is wanting to have, one of the best nights he can have. He's wanting to, grab as many points as he can. Of course, he is wanting to grab the win, as well. So that's what Gary, I'm assuming, is thinking. Now, I'm not Gary, but I'm just keeping it real here, folks. Now, what Maxwell is thinking is he is wanting Gary to have a bad night. But right now, Gary's just, I would say, having a pretty good night here. Skylar Brown coming into tonight here in the point standings. Well, he's not what I can see in the top 20. So, oh, there he is. Yeah, okay, I'm blind. He is there in 6th. So Skylar right now up in the top spot here. He's wanting to grab the win. He is wanting to get as many points and capitalize as much as possible as he can. If you look at the way things are stacking up right now, Skylar Brown was to win, and Gary Slapinski was to finish, say, in 2nd. And then Michael Pegg, we'll look at Michael Pegg here in, 7th in the points, and he finishes in 3rd. Well, where's everybody else at between them? Well, Maxwell Caldwell, like I said, our leader coming into tonight, he's sitting now in 21st. We've got Nicholas Winook. Now, Nicholas right now, looking at the ticker here, he is sitting back in 22nd, a lap down. Not having the night he wanted. Michael Spell, where's Michael at? Well, Michael Spell is running in 11th. He is on the lead lap. So, there could be a mashup there. Dean Wilkinson, of course, tied with Michael Spell. That's just a battle of its own right there. So we could have, anything can happen, folks, at any point in time. That's just kind of giving everybody an idea of where everybody's at and what's really at stake tonight. Now, we've still got a ways to go. This is by far, the season ain't over. But Gary Slapinski did get around the 777 of Michael Pegg for 2nd. Skylar Brown, well, he's under fire by Gary Slapinski right now. We will have another winner here tonight. Maxwell Caldwell, unless something like drastically happens, he gets back on the lead lap and runs everybody down. He would not go back to back. But we've got to always look at the other picture here. Can Skylar grab his first win of the season here? Can Michael Smith get his 2nd here tonight? I don't know. Michael Smith, Michael Pegg, Maxwell Caldwell, 3 different winners in the first 3 races. Could we have a 4th different winner? It's possible. It really is. And of course, we go to one of my favorite tracks next week, folks. I'm really looking forward to that. It's one of those tracks that if you don't know how to drive it, when you get on iRacing, you've been on it for a while, from rookie all the way up to A. If you don't know how to drive it, you should not even be on iRacing. It's Charlotte. So, man, be prepared for that. It is the Charlotte Motor Speedway Oval, the 2018 version of Charlotte. So, just to throw it out there, love Charlotte. I love it. I like Homestead, too. And we see the 99 is William George coming around the 777, trying to see just to make up some ground here much as he can. Boy, William looking for a caution here. Now, be looking here to see who is a lap down first. Well, Darrell Wells is our first driver a lap down. Cullen Johnston is our 2nd driver a lap down. Paul Fletcher is our 3rd driver a lap down. On his 18th, 19th, and 20th, respectively, in where they set, of course, on the track. Nicholas Winook in 21st, Maxwell Caldwell 22nd, John Greenslate 23rd, Randy Miner 24th, and rounding out top 25 here, Dean Wilkinson is the last driver, 1 lap down here currently. Alan Greenway, though, 2 laps down in 26th, William George in 27th, now 2 laps down because he just got around Gary Slapinski. He's 2 laps down. And Robert DuPont in the 07, currently in 28th. He is 4 laps down. Not really a whole lot of battling situation going on at the present time. Well, I say that, now we got a battle for the lead here. Gary Slapinski and Skylar Brown. They're going to go at it again. Lap 61. All right. So, if you can go 40 laps on fuel, how far do you take it? Take the lap 70 in pit, lap 80 in pit, lap 90 in pit, and go for a 10-out shootout? I mean, what do? Well, the 101, however, is up into the wall. That's Randy Minor. And we're going to be looking at Michael Spiel here, or Michael Spell, sorry. 19 of Nicholas Lamb. There's JD Crow. There's the 55. 55 is Dean Wilkinson, so Dean's not battling for any spot at the present time. Olin Johnston, Paul Fletcher. Now they are battling here for that second person a lap down. They've got to catch, though, Darrell Wells. Now, Darrell right now is banking on a caution. He's probably hoping there's a caution. He just don't want to be involved in it. JD Crow, though, is coming down pit road. Hey, then. All right, Brian Graham is on pit road. It looks like he's probably going to be peeling off here. Yes, he is. Okay, so we are going to have some early stoppers here, I would be assuming. Todd Merkel been out here 26. Everett Lane's been out here 32. Thaddeus McMurray 32 laps. And yet again, another battle for the lead. Skylar Brown, Gary Slapinski. Both of these gentlemen are looking for their first win here in the new series. Area 51 Monday Night Next Gen Cup Series. Round number 4 here at Homestead, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Glad to see everybody out there trying to tune in here tonight. Of course, I do appreciate it for hanging in there, folks. I really do. And here we go. All right. Well, Skylar's going to stay out, but Gary Slapinski's coming down, as well as Jack Walls, Randy Minor down pit road. Okay, then. All right. I'm assuming Skylar's probably going to make a dip to pit road here within the next lap or two, seeing that Gary came down. So we'll see what Skylar in that number 20 does. And yeah, it's going to be this time by. He's coming down pit road. Mark Brown, what's Mark going to do? Well, 73 is just going to be, all right, I'm just going to stay out here. Todd Merkel as well. Everett Lane. Thaddeus McMurray staying out. Joseph Morales. Nicholas Lamb. James Ledford. Michael Spell. Does look like Skylar is going to be off and away here, though. So the thing about where Skylar... Oh, Gary is... Oh, Gary's coming back down pit road. Did he miss his pit stall? What? And it looks like he's just taking fuel. Okay, maybe he knows something everybody else don't. I don't know. But Mark Brown, Todd Merkel on pit road. Darrell Wells now coming down pit road. Maxwell Caldwell is out there. Okay, Gary Slapinski is still on pit road here. He's been on pit road. Oh, did he get caught speeding? Did Gary get caught speeding? 41 seconds right now. Yeah, I believe he did. Whoa! Michael in his pit stall. And Everett Lane coming down pit road as we speak. That is gonna do. He's gonna go ahead and stay out, it looks like. Joseph Morales, 60 Valvoline down pit road. James Ledford down pit road. Well, we got 31 laps left. The next time by will be 30. Lane, Joseph, James, all down pit road. Thaddeus McMurray, I would be assuming he would be coming down here pretty quickly. He's been out here 38 laps. Cannot make it to the end. He will definitely have to come down pit road. JD Crow on the lead lap. Has JD pitted? Yes, he has came down pit road. He is good to go, hopefully, until the end. Skylar Brown back up to 4th. Michael Pegg in the 777 there in 5th. 1.7 seconds, 1.8 seconds separates him and Skylar, I do believe. We're to see Thaddeus come down pit road right now. Nicholas Lamb taking over the lead here. That's going to be putting us at a lap 72 of 100 here. 29 laps to go. Take a look at the caution count number. 1 caution for 3 laps, 29 to go. 13 lead changes here tonight, folks. Here at Homestead. It's been a little different than what I'm used to. I'm used to seeing this track, you know, with these cars being a super speedway race. But tonight it really hasn't been. It's been a lot of strategy. I would say that. Paul Fletcher in the pit stall here tonight. In his pit stall. Joe McAdory is down for the final time. Oh, Nicholas Lamb, last one to come down pit road other than Dean Wilkinson. Dean has been out here 31 laps, as well as a Nicholas. So drivers yet to come down pit road. Well, folks, if you've enjoyed the stream and the race here tonight, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, share it, get it out there. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever the case may be, whatever social media platform you use, get it out there for the Area 51 Monday Night Next Gen Cup Series. Awesome racing out here tonight. Yeah, separation, but man, it's good strategy calling by a lot of the drivers. I would say everybody out there here tonight. So a lot of good racing here this evening and a lot more to go. I mean, yeah, we're coming down to the wire, but anything can happen. All right, now we're on Nicholas Lamb. Skylar Brown trying to get up there. Once Nicholas comes down pit road, which like he is going to be coming down pit road. Yes, he is right now. Skylar is going to make that pass. Michael Pegg is in 2nd. Mark Brown will take over 3rd once he gets around. There he goes into 3rd. Skylar Brown, he has led 13 laps. Look where he started, 22nd. Got up here. battling it out for the lead side by side, and I'm probably assuming it's going through the field with myself. Probably involved in some 3 wide. I'm gonna go with that at times. And yep, there we go. A little bit of 3 wide. There's the 90, stays low. Skyler scoops it in the center there with the 6 onto the outside. That is Bud Still. Now Bud's on the lead lap for now. Bud's on the outside. There goes Skyler. Looks like Skyler's trying to get around the 6. And he is going to do so to put Bud Still a lap down. 8 drivers on the lead lap. Dane Wilkinson is the last driver on the lead lap here tonight. He's going to have to come down pit road, though. He's been out here 36 laps. You know, Dane probably banking, waiting, hoping for a caution at some point here. But we've been green here, folks. And I don't foresee it. It could happen, but I don't foresee it. And Dean is going to go a lap down here as the 20 of Brown gets around him. So now we've got 7 drivers on the lead lap. Kind of watching Skyler here, folks. Got the 37 behind him. Thaddeus. Like Thaddeus. Get his lap back here. He's on a little bit fresher tires and such as Skyler. Bud Still. They're in the 6 on the outside of the 83 of Jack Walls. That is for position. That is for the lucky dog spot. Well, folks, we're on lap 80. 20 to go here. Got 20 laps to go here tonight, folks. We've only had 1 caution. Last couple of weeks, we've had to use 3 GWCs, 2 to 3 GWCs. I don't foresee it here tonight. I'll say that, knock on wood. Let's hope we don't. But we're going to be hitting that 19 to go here tonight, and I'm sure Skyler's like, all right, let's just stay green. Do not want to see that yellow, even though he is in a yellow car on my side. I don't know what paint he's running. But he don't want to see the flag yellow. That's not what he wants to see. Brian Graham coming down pit road. Boy, we got some crazy action here, or we did have, with the lap cars here doing some battle. Well, Jack Walls is our first driver a lap down here in 9th. Maxwell Caldwell 15th, Joe McAdory in 14th, Everett Lane 13th, Nicholas Lamb 12th, and Michael Spell there in 11th. I am kind of concerned a little bit with the lap cars, battling it out with one another. I'm a little concerned with that, but I'm not really concerned with the leaders here, the top 8. Yeah, they might be doing some battling here pretty soon. I'm looking at the Joseph Morales here to the inside of the 17 here. Well, 17 on the car. That is J.D. Crow. I mean, we got a battle right here for 6th, 7th. I mean, we see the battles. We know what's going on. They get tight. They get loose. I think really it's going to be about, okay, coming down to the wire, saving your tires. How much do you got left? What can you do? J.D. Crow's been out here 21 laps now as we cross the stripe. Thaddeus McMurray's only been out here on from that last pit stop 12. So, Thaddeus McMurray, to me, in my opinion, has got the fresher tires. But how much has J.D. Crow saved? Has he saved enough to make passes here at the end? I don't know if you can save that much, but that news Gonna have to learn these cars a little bit better, and I know they're gonna have to do a lot more testing with these cars too. There's Status McMurray to the inside of JD Crow. Talking about that, there goes Status. It looks like those fresher tires are definitely showing now, unless JD just said, all right, I'm gonna back it off here and kind of see what happens. Status McMurray is at about 2/10 of a second behind Joseph Morales here. There's the 60. There's Status McMurray. That would be for 6th. Up TJ Esports, Gene Rogers, Taylor, Maxwell, whoever you are, Brendan, Killer Cowboy. If you're still out there in chat, let me know. Hit the number 1 button if you're still out there, folks. I'd love to see you. Even if you're not in chat talking, if you're out there, just hit 1 and then hit enter. Let me know that you're out there watching the race here tonight. Good solid racing by these drivers. There's the 24 though of Brian Graham is several laps down, 4 laps down to be exact. Hanging out up here with pretty much the leaders though. Now Michael Pegg is in that 2nd spot now, trying his best to chase down Skylar Brown here. Now there are enough laps here for him to do it. But what about the cars? What about the lap cars that are in between these drivers? You know, is there enough clean air to get around? I mean, we're going to watch Michael Pegg here. He's coming up on the 83 right now. 83 of Jack Walls. I am concerned when leaders get around lap drivers, okay? I am concerned about that. They have as much right to be out there on the track as everybody else. You know, they have as much right to run their line that they want to. Of course, you know, racing courtesy, everybody knows it. If you're a lap down, you know, let the leaders go around. I know all about it. I used to be a racer, and I'm actually going to start racing Wednesday night, so don't pick on me. But, you know, Jack Walls here, you know, he knows, and I'm sure he knows that the 777 is behind him. You know, he's watching him probably relative rearview mirror. You know, if the 777 gets up there with enough speed, enough momentum, and gets that run, I don't think Jack would keep the 777 behind him. I think he would definitely let him go. And that would be the smart thing to do. Jack's not really battling for position here with that 777, but he's still there. He's still out on the track. He's also trying to see what Michael Pegg's going to do. You know, well, what line is he going? High line, low line, mid line, what? And with the way the tires are, I'd definitely try to pass on the inside. Just my opinion. Pegg's coming. I mean, he's right there. He's coming up on the 83. He just can't get that run, it looks like, though. That's the problem. He gets ever so closer, but he take it a little bit. Time to go, folks. We're under 10 here tonight. Skylar Brown, though, has, well, JD Crow right up ahead of him. JD Crow is on the lead lap. So, pretty much the same, about 28 laps for JD and about 25 for Skylar Brown here. Skylar going to try to get him into 1, or is he going to, like they're just going to hang out here? Okay, well, JD Crow there, mid lane. Skylar, low side. And there goes Skylar Brown to the inside of JD Crow, trying to put him a lap down here. JD's wanting to stay on the lead lap as we see the side-by-side between JD Crow and Skylar Brown. in the 20. We're going to be hitting that 6 to go here this time by, folks. 6 laps remain here tonight. Now the 88, Michael Spell. He's a lap down. He's coming up on J.D. Crow and Skylar Brown. Michael Spell is battling for that lucky dog if a caution was to come out. That's what he's battling for. So, J.D. Crow, Michael Spell, we're going to have to watch this. We got first place right now, Skylar Brown up top. Coming to take 5 to go at the stripe. Then we've got J.D. Crow, a lap down. Not in second, but he's a lap down. He's right behind the leader. Got Michael Spell right behind J.D. Crow. But in second, we've got Michael Pegg. Got Mark Brown in third on the lead lap. Todd Merkel in fourth. Jim Brooks running out of the top 5 on the lead lap. But there's a lot of lap cars in between lead lap cars. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm saying you've got a lot of dirty air with a lot of drivers. That's what I'm saying. Skylar Brown, he's got clean air right now. He's led 34 laps at this point, and he's made his bed. He's got to keep everybody on the lead lap behind him. Not really worried about the 17. That would be, of course, J.D. Crow on the car, but 35 supposed to be. He's not worried about J.D. Crow. Not worried about Michael Spell right now with 4 to go. Now, if a caution, though, however, was to come out, as we are going to hit, of course, that 3 to go here, as it does update. Now, if a caution now was to come out to set up a GWC, who would you be worried about? J.D. Crow, Michael Spell, coming down pit road. You know, everybody coming down pit road to get another set of tires if they have any left. Use the reset if they got any damage. I mean, now's the time, folks. I mean, now you've got to make that decision. What do you do in a situation of a caution? However, Skylar Brown, he has taken that 2 to go here tonight. All he's got to do is make it around here, folks. Take that white flag, and it's ball game. Whatever happens after that, that's what happens. These drivers, though, man, they've killed this race here tonight. They've really, seen what was going on. We could have had 2 cautions, but we didn't. But out of turn number 4 here tonight, folks, we're going to be white flag in the air, folks. It's going to be that 1 to go here tonight. We're not going to use a GWC here tonight, folks. It's going to finish under regulation. Skylar Brown, he's in control. He's got a little dirty air, but he ain't worried about it. He's got 2 more turns out of turn number 2 on the backstretch here. Michael Pegg is not going to be able to catch him. Skylar Brown hoping everybody just stays out of his way and lets him finish this race. His first win this season here tonight out of turn number 4. That number 20 of Skylar Brown is going to win it here tonight at Homestead for the Area 51 Monday Night Next Gen Cup Series. Round number 4 here, folks, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Awesome job by Skylar Brown. Michael Pegg going to finish in second. Mark Brown going to grab the top 3 podium here tonight. Todd Merkel there in 4th. And Jim Brooks rounding out our top of 5 here this evening. All right, Michael Pegg has already taken it behind the wall. We're going to hang tight here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and mute, but we're going to see here if Skylar Brown burns it up here tonight. I'm assuming he will. An awesome win by Skylar Brown here tonight. Awesome job. Is he going to burn it up? And there he goes. Smoke in the air for that number 20 here. Burning it up onto the front stretch here tonight. Skylar Brown grabbing his first win here. Awesome job by Skylar. We're going to get an instant replay. We're going to pause it. We're going to go ahead and step away. Grab the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show, folks. Hang tight. We'll be right back. All righty, folks. Welcome back here tonight. I was trying to wait on Michael Pegg to get into Discord here tonight, but I don't see him. Hopefully he pops in here and puts himself into staging here tonight. But we're going to go ahead and start here with our third place finisher here tonight, Mr. Mark Brown here this evening. Mark, man, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Well, Mark, man, awesome job out here. You know, fourth race of the season here. You got yourself a podium here, third place. One caution the whole night. Now, we could have had two, but it was just one. So, you know, talk about the racing out there, the strategy. Now these cars are starting to use up some tires, unlike what we've seen before. So talk about it.
Yeah, starting out, it seemed like it was a little bit tight, but they loosened up pretty quick, and you had to kind of save your tires, roll into the corners, you know. They've been pretty fun to drive, but here you had to lift and actually drive it a little bit, which was fun.
Oh, so it was more of a driver's car, basically. Not more of a, okay, just do what the other person in front of you is doing. It was more of a driver's car.
Yeah, I think so. After that first caution, and then we got started, and then there was a melee or something. We got spread out so much we could pretty much just run your own line up there in the top five, just go where you needed to. I tried to save tires. I didn't have nothing for Michael. I gained a couple seconds on him there towards the end, but I didn't have enough time. But I was trying to get up there to beat Skyler, my son. He needs a good butt whooping, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. What? That's your son?
Yeah, Skyler is my son. We've been doing this since
Wow.
2000.
Well, I knew the names were the same, but I didn't realize he was your son. So, wow. So how did it, what's it like? You know, racing it out here with your son. We got. Now that you said that, we got to talk about it.
We got this started back in like '99. I bought a computer game for him for Christmas.
Oh.
And so I put it in and loaded it up, and I said, well, you can race other people online. We got to do that. So it's all escalated from there. And we've been racing against each other for quite a while. It's pretty fun. He whips me, though. I don't know. I guess I'm just old. I guess I'm just old.
Oh, well, we can see it tonight. He just whooped you. I mean, you know.
Yeah. He just flat put it on me.
Well, I mean, hey, top three, though, that ain't bad. You got the father-son up there in podium. Awesome job, though, by you, Mark. You know, we can't take it away from you either because, you know, you ran your race. You did your thing. You finished here tonight in third. I'm looking here to see here. You did have to use a reset, it looks like, but it didn't really matter. I mean, you were right there. You had 0 incidents. Hey, you had 0 incidents. He had 4. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm not quite as aggressive as he is.
Oh,
okay. I guess that's the old age kicking in, huh?
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. And I feel you on that. I'm not old, but you know, getting up there. Well,
yeah, you know, if you can get a top 3 in this league, these guys, it's
yes.
very competitive. Very competitive.
Yeah, very, very competitive. You know, they race it up like it's the last lap on the first lap. We seen it tonight. I don't know what happened out there. I'm not an admin, and I'm not going to play as an admin. I don't know what happened out there. It looked to me, you know, from the view I had, a little bit of net coding caused it. We've had a lot of net code with these cars. I think they're still trying to work that out. Of course, internet from everybody has a lot to do with it, for sure. But, you know, we can't take it away from you, man. Third place here tonight. We go to one of my favorite tracks next week. I love it to death. Charlotte Motor Speedway for round number 5. How do you feel about Charlotte? You know, everybody should know how to race that track. No matter what track it is, if you don't know how to race Charlotte, you should just get off the sim.
Oh yeah, I've raced many laps there. With these cars, I've not tried it yet, but I'll probably try to get some practice in before then. See how it goes. Should be pretty fun.
Okay, so from a side of these cars, if you don't know how to race Charlotte, then you shouldn't be on the sim. These cars are brand new, so, you know, I do give that benefit of the doubt. But, man, I got to say, awesome job again, Mark, man. And final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate third here tonight and, of course, get ready for Charlotte?
Just everybody at Area 51 and You do an awesome broadcast. I watch it after the race each time, and well, that's about it, I guess. And I'll get him next time.
All right, well, get him next time. That means you got to get him at Charlotte. You know, we're gonna pick on Skyler here too, so don't even think we're not going to. So, Mark, man, good luck. Go celebrate third here tonight, and we'll definitely see you next week.
All right, thank you very much. Hope
Thank
to
you.
talk to you again.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to do it for Mark Brown here tonight. Now, before we get to our winner here, he's not in Discord, unfortunately, that I see. I'm going to check again here real quick, and I do not see him, but I do want to give a shout out to the 777 of Michael Pegg here tonight, grabbing second place here this evening. So awesome job by Michael Pegg, bringing it back up into second. But we're going to get to the other Brown here tonight, and of course, this Brown did not want to see that yellow, even though I've got just a blank, pretty much a blank yellow car here. Am I seeing that right, Skyler?
Yep, nice and bright so you can see me.
Oh, okay, nice and bright so I can see. All right, well, I definitely see you. You know, you look like one of those road things out there. You know, you were right there.
Yep.
But, man, talk about it out here tonight, man. You got your way up front, and you never look back. Now, we're going to take off the bottom winner. We know you're the winner from the top. You started in more toward the back, 22nd. And you just made your way up front. You had that caution there, that one and only caution. We could have had two. We'll get on the second one here. But we had that caution on basically lap one. Talk about it.
Yeah, I had to start deep in the field. Seemed like in qualifying the track tightened up a little bit, and I ran it like I did all in practice, and scraped the wall both laps, so they didn't count. And so I knew from there I'd have a long way to go, but just being patient. And there's a couple wrecks. There's one wreck there that didn't get a yellow thrown.
Yeah.
Kind of helped me out, gain some spots. But yeah, I was on a mission. I wasn't going to lose tonight. I've been tired of not winning. I've ran Area 51 a lot now, and I haven't won yet. So I was determined to win, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me.
Well, you know, before we get to the win, of course, you know, talk about that wreck that wasn't a caution. You know, it was below that line. It was on the apron. And yeah, there was no caution. Now, iRacing is finicky. Sometimes it throws a caution, sometimes it doesn't. Do you think this little finicky thing here with iRacing, you think that kind of helped you out? Do you think you would have been up here if that would have been a caution?
Well, they kind of spun towards the apron of the backstretch there, so I think that's why it didn't come out. If cars would have came on the racing surface, it probably would have. But it looks like they all spun towards the inside wall, so that probably is why it didn't come out. Be my guess, but I'd have to go back and look at it. But that's from what I seen them all darting to the left, and there was people lifting. I was full throttle right through them. I was just trying to make my way, but by the corner of my eye, yeah, definitely it looked like they spun towards the inside. So I think that's why. But it definitely helped. And yeah, towards the end, I was praying for not a caution to come out. I mean, I just knew that was going to be my luck. Just something happened, and then 5 laps left. Do you pit or you don't? And if you do, you got a handful of guys staying out. Then it's just crazy. So I was real thankful that everybody could keep it clean that last run, because it looks like Gary or somebody, me and him are racing pretty hard all race, and I don't know if it looked like in my mirror he decided to pit pretty late. I don't know if he sped or what happened there, and that kind of gave me a little. I wish we could have raced to the end, but that kind of helped me out. And then Michael, he was catching me there. I was watching my relative that whole last run, and he was starting to catch me. And I don't run these cars a whole lot, and they got a 5th gear now. And I found out there when Gary caught up to me in one of those green flag runs that when your tires start to wear off, you can throw it in 4th. I was running in 5th the whole time, but if you throw it in 4th, when your car's a little slower, the tires, it helps. So I kind of had to figure out when to do that on that last run, and I did, and it totally changed the way the car felt, the way it wanted to come off the corner. It really helped, so I'm glad I picked that up, or I might not have won tonight.
Well, you did win, and before we, of course, get to anything further, I just found out, Skyler, that your dad, Mark, 3rd place here tonight. I didn't realize that was your dad. We're going to pick on you here tonight. He says that you kick his butt every time when it comes to racing. You did it again here tonight. How does it feel to like you said, whip the old man? I mean, we'll just go ahead and throw him under the bus. Why not?
It feels good. It's just cool to race with him, and for him to get a podium and us be up here is pretty cool in itself. We've been doing it a long time.
Oh yeah.
He was better than me at one point back when I was about 10, but I've been doing this. We've had a rig sitting around at our house forever, and then I ended up getting my own, and it just kind of took off from there. But yeah, we've been doing it a long time, and it's cool that we're still doing it. And it used to be the old Papyrus Sims. We started on NASCAR 4, and then 2002 and 2003, and we ran 2003 forever until iRacing really came around like 2010. So we've been on here for 10 or 11 years just on iRacing, but I kind of stay away from the pavement side. I'm more of a dirt guy. That's what I do. I just run this on Monday nights with my dad. So it makes it even better to be able to come in here and not run these and be able to win. It feels awesome.
Well, Skylar, I gotta say, you don't really run the oval. You're more dirt, like you said. But man, you're right now, dude. We can't really talk about the chase or any of that really right now. But you're doing so well right now. This win definitely gonna help you out in the point standings. Dean not having the race he wanted. Michael Spell finishing ninth, of course, on the lead lap. You finished ahead of him, grabbed the win. And Nicholas Winook finishing, I can't remember. He finished a lap down in 18th. He did finish, not having the race he wanted. These are the drivers ahead of you. Gary Slapinski was just talking about him. He did pit, and then he had to come back down. I believe he did get caught speeding and had to come back down again because it was a big hold on pit road. So he didn't have the race he wanted there coming toward the end. So, and Maxwell, our points leader coming into tonight, he didn't have the race he wanted. So everybody basically ahead of you, aside from, who did I say? Michael Spell, really didn't have the race. You finished ahead of everybody though. So you, I think right now are going to be one of those drivers that, later on could be battling it out for a championship. I mean, I know it's early, but what do you say about it?
Yeah, that's definitely the plan. You got to take it one race at a time, and I hate to see guys have bad races, but Maxwell, him getting out like that kind of helps, and Gary and all those guys. I had a bad race last week, so it kind of might even it out, but definitely helps. Definitely helps your confidence when you look at the point standings and know you're not as far back as what you could be. And I just got to keep running well, keep running up the front the rest of the season, and it'll all shake out.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, man, we go to one of my favorite tracks on iRacing. It's actually one of my favorite 1.5 miles in real life. We go to Charlotte next week for round number 5, bud. How do you feel about it? And like I told your dad, if you can't race Charlotte on iRacing, you might as well just get off of it because that track is given to you.
Yeah, definitely. And these cars, tonight we actually kind of had to lift. We had to lift a lot. We couldn't go full throttle like we could. So I think maybe next week we will. Charlotte's like a little slot track the way it is. Yeah. It feels like. Yep. And with these cars, I'm sure it'll be like that. And it's kind of tight in the corners and all that. And I think it'll be fun. I like that place, and I think everybody should run well there. It'll be a fun race. It'll be crazy. Just gotta keep the nose clean and be there at the end.
I think it's going to act like more of a super speedway. I think we're going to see a lot of drafting. You can agree or disagree, but these cars, man, they just bring out that super speedway type of racing on 1.5 miles. And I think it's going to happen at Charlotte.
Oh yeah, for sure. These cars are a little bit slower, and they got all kinds of downforce and all that. And they'll be stuck to the track, and it'll be crazy. I hope we're not like how we've been. Like some of the tracks are like all the way around the bottom line. I don't really like that, but if that's how we got to race, that's how we're gonna race. So we'll see how it goes, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. So awesome job grabbing the win here tonight, bud, at Homestead. You are gonna make the 4th different winner here for the first 4 races. So awesome job getting your name there in the books here. We got Charlotte next week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races all together. That does include tonight left in the regular season. But they do the top 8 drivers. So it's a little bit different You know, it's not top 12, it's not top 16, it's top 8. So
Yeah, I'll have to look and see how the point structure is and all that. I haven't really looked at that part yet. I've just been kind of taking it race by race, but yeah, I'll have to see how that goes and how that whole deal happens, like if points reset and how that goes. So
oh yeah, definitely.
hopefully, getting some wins here and there will maybe give us some extra points and give us a little bit of a boost going into that.
Oh, definitely. So, I've got to look at that as well, and of course talk to the owners and stuff. So, I guess we'll find out. Skylar, man, go celebrate your first victory here, man. And I guess we'll see you next week in Charlotte.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you then. Thank you.
See you, bud. All right. Well, that is Skylar Brown, our winner here tonight. Man, what an awesome race here this evening at Homestead. Only one caution, but we're going to get down here to the I would say official results because the points are updated here tonight. They may be working on some last-minute points, but we're going to go ahead and make it official here tonight since the points are being updated. Our winner here tonight, Skylar Brown, grabbing his win here tonight, the first win of the season here for him here at Area 51. Michael Pegg there in that second spot. And now we're going to have some ATVO issues. Wow. And it always happens here at the end. Do not understand it. Hang on, folks. We're going to go through the... We're going to go through the grid because we definitely want to let everybody know where everybody finished. I do not know why it does that. I really don't. Hang tight. We'll get through it. All right, here we go, folks. Live grid here tonight. Finish it off. The MaxSpeedTV official results here. Skylar Brown grabbing the win here tonight in first. Michael Pegg there in second. Mark Brown there in third. Todd Merkel in fourth. Jim Brooks there in fifth. Joseph Morales there in sixth. Thaddeus McMurray in seventh. J.D. Crow grabbing the top 10 and eighth. Michael Spell ninth. And Jack Walls rounding out the top 10 and 10th. Everett Lane there in 11th. Joe McAdory grabbing the top 12 and 12th. Bud Steele 13th. James Ledford 14th. And rounding out our top 15 is going to be Paul Fletcher. Colin Johnston there in 16th. Maxwell Caldwell there in 17th. Nicholas Winook in 18th. Dean Wilkinson in 19th. And Darrell Wells there in 20th. Gary Slapinski 21st. Nicholas Lamb 22nd. Randy Miner 23rd. John Greenslade 24th. William George 25th. Alan Green will finish 26th. Brian Grimm 27th. Robert DuPont there in that 28th spot, finishing us out here tonight on the grid. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Skylar Brown. Well, until tomorrow night, folks, right here, back at it on MaxSpeedTV. We've got the RTC, the Race Tech Coatings League, going to be doing their race tomorrow night. Of course, we've got a sponsor for tomorrow night. I just want to let everybody know what the league is. With myself, Joshua Medlock, up here, going to be calling the action for you all again tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. But we are done here tonight for the Area 51 Monday Night Next Gen Cup Series, Season 1 here, round number 4 here at Homestead. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe, thank you all, and have a good